What up YouTube, Tremors here. Since I'm doing my reviews for January films, here's my review for the 1999 flick, Tremors. Now, Tremors, premiered back on January 19th, 1990. Of course, it was followed up by a couple of sequels, which we're not really going to go into the details. I'm not doing my reviews for the sequels. I'm just doing my review for the first film. Tremors. It's a bit of a dumb film, but I gotta say, I've always adored Tremors. It's very dumb fun. It's also directed by Ron Underwood, who directed City Slickers, and it's also written by Short Circuit writers Brent Murdoch and S.S. Wilson. And it features some interesting cast lists. You had the likes of Fred Ward, Finn Carter, Micah Gross, Reba McEntire, and in it also stars Kevin Bacon as Val McKee and Fred Ward, who plays a character named Earl Bassett. Who are these two handymans looking to escape their entire lives in an isolated desert home in Perfection, Nevada. And while leaving, the man find one of the town's residents dead here, and it's not not long after that there are like these guess you could say killer worms that are on the loose and attacking people. It's like Jurassic Park, but with worms. Or I should say maybe more like Shark with, or I should say Jaws with worms. I gotta say, the chemistry between Fred Ward and Kevin Bacon was always, really solid to watch. Ron Underwood, he's a pretty solid filmmaker. Come on, he did City Slickers by Joe Young. He also did Pluto and Nash. Not the best, there's that, but he did a really good job with the first Tremors. It's really fun. It's lots of people consider it a horror film, but it's more like an action horror comedy based film. Kevin Bacon, once again was great. Reba McEntire, kind of odd seeing Reba McEntire in a film like this, but she was pretty decent. You got Reba McEntire and Micah Gross, who plays a couple here, and the group are trying to fight for their lives against these worm-like monsters who are, hungry for human flesh. Tremors, of course the sequels was not the best, but Tremors, of course, was PG-13. I always found it odd that it was PG-13. I think it would have been cool if it was rated R, but it was still pretty decent. Cool effects at the time. This movie got released in 1990, so the effects, probably isn't it's a bit outdated, but I still thought Tremors was really solid, fun, entertaining, cool story. If you guys never really seen Tremors, definitely go watch Tremors. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever saw the first Tremors? If so, what you thought of it? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? And for the heck of it, were you ever a fan of the sequels? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Tim signing off.